The most famous paper in America has someone on their payroll who says Hitler was great, loves what Hitler did, and sees similarities with Hamas and Hitler. That person still works at the New York Times. Will Johnson, nobody will claim, erroneously, I should say, that the New York Times is fair and unbiased. It's about as left-wing progressive as you can get. And one of their favorite targets on a daily basis is, we don't like Israel very much. And they make no secret about it. I think they've gone even to the sewer on this one, and there may not be any coming back. The New York Times had a Palestinian writer named Solomon Haji who says that he thinks what Hitler was doing in the 1940s was great. In fact, he posted, "I'm in a state of harmony as Hitler was during the Holocaust, and how great you are, Hitler." He wrote these after the slaughter of Israelis by Palestinian Hamas brutal torturers just 3 weeks ago. He's gone on with a number of similar sites, all of which are scandalously erroneous, unbelievably anti-Israel. And you would think that the New York Times would have a red line. Okay, when you bring up Hitler as a good guy, you're out. Nah, that would be, well, normal. That would be fair. That would be balanced. No. The rape and murder and brutal massacre of all these Israelis, like Hitler did, just caused this guy to get a talking to by the New York Times, because he promised, well, he's going to be more fair. And what else should he have done? Will?
You know what, Barry? Some of the stories that I've heard coming out of Israel, it's grotesque and it angers me. And then you have idiots like this that's actually spewing this nonsense, spewing the hate. And it's like, oh, there's no foul, no play here. He's entitled to his opinion, Barry. That's what they're saying. He's entitled to his opinion. Just because you don't like his opinion doesn't mean his opinion is still not his opinion. If this was the other way around, they would be talking about firing him. The NAACP, the ACLU, the Indivisible, all of these leftist communist groups, law offices, they will all be screaming right now, Barry, you got to remove them. You got to remove them. Boycott them, whatever it is you got to do. But in this case, it's like, oh, it's just a pass. It's just his opinion piece.
Well, Hitler was responsible for 80 million deaths, not the least of which was a vast majority of the Jews of Europe. And it's not just insulting and upsetting to Jewish people. How about all the sons and daughters and grandsons and granddaughters of Americans that lost their lives defeating the Nazis? This clown is rehabilitating, in his own words, Hitler as a great man.
Yeah.
The New York Times didn't fire him over this, Will.
You know what, Barry? I'm not surprised. I mean, to be honest with you, Barry, I'm truly not surprised that they didn't fire him, because this is who they are. This is how they are. They don't have a problem being that way. They're a completely disgusting group of people. The New York Times, they lie about everything anyways. And this is only showing their true colors, Barry. This is showing who they truly are. And what's is kind of interesting to me, Barry, at what point do they start saying that we're no longer going to support these Hamas terrorists, right? When are they going to start saying that? Because there are Jewish people, Barry, that pour money into these Democrats. They pour money into it. Black people pour money into them. White people pour money into them. Jewish people, Asian people. And it's like they can't figure it out.
We've got it figured out. We're not Einstein and Tesla sitting here, but you'd think that praising the guy that almost destroyed the world is probably not going to make you very popular with most of the world. And yet he still has a job. But he did get a talking to, Will. He probably got a timeout.